What is up, everyone? Welcome to another Northgard build order video on this channel. Today I'm going to show you how to rush the giants as fast as you possibly can with the Boar clan. I want to add that if you want to try out the strategy, you should really try it out while it lasts, because I've got the feeling that it's at least going to be nerfed in the next time, because it's really strong and really gives you a bunch of gold right there. But let's not talk around too long. If you want to check out the lore tree, there's going to be a link to Northgard.gg in the Northgard.club in the description. And yeah, you can check out the lore tree right there. One thing I need to add is that I'm not gonna try to rush the relic in this game. Oftentimes you can just combine both of these things, like get the relic and go for relatively quick giants. I feel like the quickest giants you will get are these that you are where you're not going for the relic though, because yeah, having two villagers going for the relic all the time, like forging the relic and the resources you put in there, will obviously slow you down a little bit, but not all too much. At first, gonna build a scout camp right here. Obviously scouting around a little bit in the areas around us, and I feel like we wanna try to get the middle here, because the 200 fame are not super necessary for the boar. But if you are in a team combination, or like in a duel of course, or in a team combination where your teammates can give you the middle, like for example if you have a stack in your team, you should just give the stack the middle. But if you can grab the middle, you should maybe do it, because the bonus lore you will be getting really helps you out to get on trading caravan really quick, and trading caravan will really help you out to get the giants a little bit quicker than you would usually do. So yeah, don't underestimate that. For now we have a free lore here, so we're gonna jump on it as soon as we can, because lore is a very important thing in this build. So we're gonna straight up go for it. Other than that, in the start of the game we're basically just trying to, yeah, gain food, basically to get a lot of tiles around surrounding us. I don't want to build too many buildings right now, since I have instant lore here most of the time. Actually, I feel like this is the Wyvern, right? You're most of the time actually going to end up having yeah, a lore stone relatively close to you. Like even if there's a wolf on it, you can't just colonize the tile. It's gonna cost 10 more food for every wolf that is on that tile, but usually you can just yeah, save up a little bit of food and then go for the tile even though there is a wolf on it, and even then you will have like basically instant lore, which is pretty important for the Boar clan. Yeah, we have the Wyvern over there. That is pretty great. I'm gonna go around the sides of the map here and see if I can find some giants. It's actually looking not too bad. Would be a shame if we would end up on a map right now that doesn't have giants, but I feel like we could get lucky. Let's just hope. Otherwise, we are not going doing all too much stuff. Like I said, we're just gonna wait until we hit simple living, because our buildings will cost 50% less. So if I can stall it, I will stall it. If you have a situation where you really cannot get your lore stone, then you might as well just build your buildings before you get simple living. But if you can, just go for the lore stone and delay all your buildings a little bit, and yeah, you're gonna get them in not too long of time. I feel like this could be a neutral camp. If not, I need to go around quite a bit. So I feel like if this is not a neutral tile, this also not. You could see that by having a white border here on the side. So yeah, I feel like no neutrals all too close to here. I'm gonna go up here and see if there could be some neutrals here. Like this is definitely a wolf cave, but this here, for example, could easily be neutrals, and if we're lucky, even giants. Definitely one very important thing to scout out the giants relatively quickly, of course. Right now, got a villager low. It's not perfect, but it's also not too bad. We can also go for that tile here if we want to. Now we got simple living. And we don't really need to build houses. Like I got house right now, but you don't really need to build houses in the early game, since you are you will be getting 2 building or population slots for every tile that you will be taking. And at the start of the game you usually take quite a few tiles, so at least until yeah, you have like 12, you know, the first 3 tiles. You're not gonna build a house, like you just don't need it in the early game. We have a shipwreck over here. We can't really take advantage of that because we can't take tiles with drawers on them. And I can already say you that we are not going to try to clear a lot or anything basically. We're just gonna take the tiles that we can take, and we're really gonna focus on getting these giants. Like if you're in a team game, you should definitely have somebody scouting for you, and you are just focusing on getting these giants as quickly as you can. This is gonna help out your team loads. So let's get a villager on the wood over here. We still need enough food to go for the hunt. I would like to also build it relatively early, since we will be... Oh my god, I need a bit of food here, huh? I need a bit of food here. We have giants up there, that's absolutely pog. So let's try to get on the 80 food, so we can go for this tile here. Maybe... I don't even think we're gonna get housed here, which is pretty good. So let's just try to get it ASAP. I feel like I can already send the scout here onward, because I'm definitely gonna reach the 80 here. As soon as we take the tile, we're then gonna slam down the hunters over there. I wouldn't do that with a lot of clans, honestly, to go for 2 foods before before the first winter, basically. Like sometimes I'm gonna go for it afterwards, but with the Boar clan, since the building are only costing half, and we are about to get handiwork, which gives us a 15% bonus on non-upgraded buildings later on into the game. I'm just gonna smack down the buildings as early as I can, because I'm gonna get them at some point anyway, and they don't cost a lot of wood for me, so why not? Obviously, we are not really going for docks here. We're going to go for full markets here, and yeah, I'm pretty hyped that the Jotun actually were on this tile over here. I feel like we could have had a little bit of a worse time if we would have needed to search this area here, because I went pretty all in up here. You're gonna have a harder time finding the giants, by the way. Like, there were a few updates, so you can't just see them on the map like normally anymore. Like if you just go through the darkness here, you can't see like the big giant camp or like anything you can see here. You're only gonna start seeing that as soon as you actually scout the tile. So don't feel discouraged if you see like a neutral border and you don't see giants instantly. So just send a scout there, start scouting, and if the giants then pop up, they will actually be there. So lay of the land will be the next lore, so we're 70% less likely to get attacked by wolves. I don't want to have the low villager working in the hunter's lodge, so we're gonna take another one over there. And next lore will be Bavering, and with Bavering we are then going to try to befriend the little giants over here. There. Did I say little giants? Yes, I did. Okay. Our wolf will help us with the defense over here. Yeah, the lay of the land bonus says it gives you 70% reduced environment hostility, but that is of course always take that with a grain of salt. That doesn't mean that you're not gonna get attacked here, like you saw. The second attack in the first year that will oftentimes came here with the wolves, even though I had it. So don't guarantee, like take it as a guarantee that you're not going to get attacked. You will get attacked still. Other than that, I think it's time to actually build a house now. We have, yeah, enough time to actually bring it down here. And yeah, we're on the 12th mark. Not really focusing on getting another tile here. While this tile here could actually be relatively interesting because there is another stone on it. And this is the catch of the strategy here, but also makes it quite all in and usually more of a team game choice. Because we're gonna trade minerals with the giants as much as we can. We do that because the trade with minerals is a lot more efficient than with food or other stuff. Let's say we have a market We could already start building markets, I feel like, since Bevering is not too far away. But you, at the start of the game, you really don't need to hurry too much to get all of your stuff up, because it's gonna cost you a little bit of gold, and as long as you don't have Bevering, most of the stuff is not gonna help you. But just to take the arc right back to why we go to minerals, if we have a market or a trading post with 2 merchants in there that trade with the giants, you basically just gonna need 1 villager on stone to keep that up. I feel like you can even barely have 3 merchants working with 1 dude going for the stone mine. So yeah, that is what I mean with efficiency. Like if I would go for food, they would trade away, I think, like 4 food per route. I'm gonna build the trading post right now so I can tell you exactly. 4 food per route, that's 1 basic villager working. That will give you 4 food, and it's then also eating on top of that. So if you would trade food to the giants, you would need a lot more villagers working to actually like pay for the giant trade. With going for minerals, you are in a way more efficient right there. So yeah, can help you out by quite a bit. If we are building that, we can also basically already start with the mine here. Bevering shouldn't be all too far away. And even if we go for a little bit of stone before we have Bevering, we don't really lose a lot on that. I would love to have the main of the trade going on as soon as we hit trading caravan, of course. But I feel like we have enough stone to already go quite hard as soon as we hit it, even though we don't have the bonus of trading caravan, which will let me befriend neutrals 20% quicker. And obviously we're also gonna get 20% more gold out of that. And hell, you are gonna get a lot of gold here. I guess I'm just gonna take the low villagers and put them into the stone mine. And we have 2 villagers on the market here, and start the trade with the giants, still in the first winter, what I think is a pretty respectable time over here. So there we go. If we would go for food, we would lose -4 food. Yeah, that's actually it. With stone, it's only -0.2. Start the route. I can just send this villager away, and we see we get +0.3 from the miners. Okay, but the numbers that I told you were maybe a little wrong. Right now we have +0.3, +0.6. Ah, okay, there we go. So 2 miners can basically keep up the trade for yeah, I have 2 merchants in here, so 0.1 per merchant. Holy moly. So actually 1 villager on stone can keep up 3 merchants. That what I told you weren't wrong. Pretty insane. That were also what I felt like when I played the strategy, that I only need 1 villager to keep up 3 merchants, but it is actually super insane. And yeah, I'm gonna start to befriend the Jotnar over here. We're most likely not gonna make it happen this year, but it will most likely happen in the next year somewhere. I feel like if we go for a feast relatively early, that can really help us out. Maybe I should go for this tile first though, because there is another stone on it, but we don't really need it right now. I feel like I'm gonna like build a trading post over here, put villagers in there, and then I'm gonna start the feast. I feel like I can already slow down on wood here, by the way, because I really don't need that much wood. And with the feast, I'm even gonna boost my wood production by a little bit. So, trading more stones. We now have 4 merchants trading. That's -0.4, or minus would do +0.6 if we wouldn't feast right now. So I could even add another market with these 2 miners. I think it's pretty insane how many markets, merchants you can actually keep trading when you are doing it with minerals. We're already approaching the 10% mark here with the giants. It is pretty impressive. Like I said, we didn't even get our 200 fame bonus yet. We didn't get trading caravan, so it's not too long to go anymore though. As soon as we hit handiwork, we also hit 200 fame, and we will be able to go for it. I feel like I'm also gonna go for this tile here right now. Don't really want to do a second feast. I feel like I'm fine with that. But with this tile here, we're also gonna get our second stone. Oh, I get 200 fame through that. That's true, that's true. Handiwork, also really helpful. Our merchants will like have a better base gold production. We still have the base gold production of them. And this is what I think really gets your gold production through the roof and is a little bit of the problem with the strategy. That's why it's so unbelievably strong right now. And I feel like that there might gonna be some changes to it in the long run. Yeah, we're trading a bunch right now. Our food is not too crazy. And I feel like since we are hitting our next lore here, we can already start adding more markets to the picture. Thing is, I only have 3 villagers right now, so even if I build the next market, will I even be able to keep them trading? I feel like I don't. So let's just wait a second here. We get the first one up, and if we then still do fine, trading caravan comes in. No, it's really quickly. 22% already. Holy moly! Yeah, we are on pace here. We are definitely on pace here. Getting the stone deposit. Trading post is going up, and I feel like I can just get another one up. I can just get another one up. Going completely nuts here. So, as soon as this one is up, send Wills in there. I hope that the wolf here is low and not the farmer, but yeah, that's actually the case. Because I wouldn't want to have a low farmer on the field. Production, of course, is minus 20%. Villagers on the farm, so farmers, have a really good food production in summer. In fact, the best of all the food sources, at least in summer. Over the whole year, it's definitely pretty sameish. This is why I don't want to have a low farmer on a job that is very efficient generally. So we already have become neutral with the Jolna. That is pretty good. I think that means we reach like 30%. Yes, 34%. Okay. We will even step on the grass a little bit more by putting one more villager in here. No, we are on plus 0.6 and minus 0.7 soon, because I'm gonna start one more route over here. The gold production plus 25 in 801. So this is pretty good. Let's say this is pretty good. So let's trade as much as we can. I feel like we're slowly going down in stone, of course, because we trade more out than we actually produce. But I feel like this is not going to be all too much of a problem, because we have that much of a let's say we have stone in the bank, but I need to watch out that I build the second stone mine in the right timing, so I don't have too much of a downtime there, so really keep on trading, if you know what I mean. I might need to get a little bit of food here before the winter, because I am not that... we don't have that much of a food stock right here, let's say. But we are just going to try to get the giants here. We will definitely not make it happen this year, even though it would be pretty insane, honestly. We have 55%. Generally, the start is definitely not too shabby to get it. Pretty impressive, honestly, what you can do with the boar and the giants. Should be around 7 right now. I don't know if I will already place the building here, right? I will already place it. Get it down. I feel like as soon as I send them home, I will actually get a little bit of a downtime. Like, I will deal with the downtime. And therefore, I can get a little bit of food with the miners here, you know? Seems like a pretty good moment to make that happen. Well, I think that could actually be a little bit late. The worst thing for me would obviously to take the merchants out of there, because I really want to rush the the giants, obviously. That's the main thing I want to do. I could get the lore master off. The thing is, this is really, really unrealistic. If you're in a team game, you will want to keep staying on lore because you still need weaponsmith, you still need fur coats. These are still a few lores that you definitely will need. Obviously, osmosis can really help you out. For right now, that is not that much of a problem because I get 1 happiness for every trading route that is open. Therefore, yeah, not too much of a problem right there. We are going to be fine with that. Should we actually get out a merchant? Or, oh my god, 78%. Maybe I go for the full YOLO. Maybe I go for the full YOLO. Let's just do it. Going over there, you see a stone dropped down to 5 here, so we are definitely losing stone here, but we're doing it at a very, very slow rate, so our bankroll basically will keep us up for a little bit of a while. These guys are going to be finished relatively soon. See if we just instantly send them up here. I feel like, yeah, the timing should be relatively good. The timing should be relatively good. They're running up here. And definitely also gonna go for the iron. And as soon as the mine is up here, yeah, now our food, our stone is really, really dropping, right? We also have 1 more merchant, so we're at minus 0.8. That is quite a bit. Right now I'm also gonna get up the mine over here. Now we can trade weaponsmith. And honestly, we get the giants right now. Holy moly, we still did it at 801 before the winter. Holy moly. We have 1,200 gold still in the bank. Right now I'm gonna pull out 1 of each of the merchants. There you go. That means if I still have 1 merchant in all of these routes, I'm still gonna get the full happiness, even though the routes are just half as big. So, actually not much more to add over here. I just wanted to show you how to really rush the giants as quickly as you can. How you implement that in your games, I really want to keep up to you. I, for now, would maybe I would have not taken it as aggressive, maybe gone for the Afterwinter giants in an actual game, so I can have a little bit more focus on the iron over here. That means I can also get up my like a war camp. And as soon as I have the war camp, I can then go for the warrior upgrade to actually make something out of my crowns here. You might also think about getting a second woodcutter's lodge. Generally, it's not all too needed. Like I said, I were really, really rushy right here and just trying to get this giant as soon as I possibly can. Therefore, yeah, brought myself also a little bit into a wood situation over here. That means the training cap shouldn't really go up, so I don't get any problems with wood throughout the winter. Generally, shouldn't be all too much of a problem here though. I can still get my merchants back. So I shouldn't be... Can I go off lore? I guess in danger, or yeah, if it's a really dangerous situation, you can definitely also get the ability of lore. Not perfect, of course. But yeah, I guess we're gonna end this video then here already. We're a little bit one of the shorter build order videos, but I feel like that's something that a lot of people were asking for, like how do I efficiently or effectively rather right here rush for the giants. Like we went for the most effective way we could basically go for and still got the 801 giant. I think that's pretty insane, and yeah, try it out while it lasts. I really got the feeling that this is not gonna last all too long, because 1,300 gold in 802 is generally something that could be considered pretty strong in Northgard. So I hope you have a lot of fun with the build. If you enjoyed the video here, you may consider to leave a like here. That would be really appreciated. And if you want to see more Northgard content, you may want to consider to actually leave a sub on the channel. Yeah, thanks for watching everyone. I hope you all have a great rest of the day, and yeah, maybe see you back in the next video. Bye bye, see ya.